back to my video. So I know I've been gone a whole 2 weeks, but that's okay. I'm back now, and I know you got places to be and people to see, so I'll explain that at the end of the video. But right now I'm here to give you 9 red flags while dating. Now you guys might be like, what experience does she have? Who is she? Why can she explain this? First of all, I'm 26 years old. So I've dated a while in my life. Second, I'm going to school for family and marriage counseling. So I'm almost a certified family and marriage counselor. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to give you better dating advice the more I learn. But right now, I'm here to give you, I feel like I'm certified to give you 9 red flags while dating. I'm going to mostly talk to the girlies. But if you guys want to stick around, anything can relate to anybody. And if you're LGBTQ, it can relate to you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, advice is advice. But I'm going to be saying girls and boys just because, you know what I'm saying? But if it relates to you, make it, if it can relate to you, make it relate to you. Anyway, this is going to be 9. We're going to start from the least important to the most important. So number 9, the dates. Okay, so there's a whole debate on a relationship kind of TikTok, YouTube relationship algorithm, whatever. I'll be looking at a lot of that stuff about coffee dates. Now, I'm not here to tell you don't take coffee dates. I'm not here to tell you to do take coffee dates. Because, girl, take what you want, honestly. Take what you want. But here's what we need to make sure. We need to make sure there's effort put into the dates. So sorry, I'm getting so tongue-tied. It's my first time back, and y'all like, can she talk? I can. But no, make sure he puts effort into the date. Y'all sitting in the car smoking? Now, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. That's not a date. Y'all going to the park walking? That's not really a date. But if that's your cup of tea, you know what? That's your cup of tea. I can't say I've done that before. So I can't sit here and judge you. It's no judgment. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not going to say make them spend some money. But anyway, the most important thing on a date, more than how much money he spends, is the conversation, you know, that happens on a date, which is going to be 8 on up. But I just need you guys to make sure that when you have these dates, it's a date that you approve of, you know, I'm not telling you to lower your standards or raise them. I'm not telling you that, but also make sure that it's an actual date. And if you don't like the guy after the first date, please don't ghost him. Just give him a simple text. Hey, it's not gonna work. Hey, I didn't feel a vibe. Hey, goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Just tell him bye. You don't have to. I just think ghosting is real immature. And let's be mature, ladies. Let's be a mature person. Let's be mature, fellas. You don't see the date going nowhere, don't ghost somebody. Just be honest. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 9. Number 8 are their careers. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, on this date, you need to be asking where this person is going in life when it comes to career-wise. You know, because at the end of the day, whatever lifestyle this person is living, that's going to be your lifestyle. If this man is working 24 hours a day and he's only off on the weekends, just know you're not going to see him during the week, those 24 hours, and then you're going to see him on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Or that man might not work at all. And then you got to ask yourself, is this something that I can live with? Is this something that I can deal with? The biggest red flag is a man that can't keep a job. Oh. And I said it, mic drop, clock in the T. If this man, if y'all were dating, he loses his job once. It happens. The market is crazy right now. You know, it happens. He get another job, he loses his job twice. Side eye, because 2 jobs. After he loses his job a 3rd time, go. No ma'am. No, ma'am. If it's everybody's fault, no, ma'am. Leave. Because ain't no way. And then he loses the job and he doesn't have one backed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the difference between you losing your job and you got another one on the way. I do that all the time. I swear, the second I feel like I'm getting rolled up, who firing me? Never been fired. Thank God, never been fired. Knock on wood, but never been fired, because I leave before when I feel like I'm finna get rolled up, I leave. But I do a good job regardless. But no, if they lose a job without having one set up, that's a red flag. You know what I'm saying? So ask what their career goals are, you know, where they're going. Sometimes people's careers have them move. So is that something that you're willing to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's very important. So number 8, careers. Okay, number 7, his hobbies. Okay, because he has to have a life outside of you, sis. You can't be the only thing, you know, making this man world go round. You know what I'm saying? So you need to ask him, what does he like to do outside of work? You know what I'm saying? Like, does he like to, you know, go hiking? Does he like to read? Does he like to just smoke? Does he work out? Are these hobbies that you can see yourself doing, or things that you can see yourself being okay with doing? You know what I'm saying? Because he needs a break from you. And if he doesn't have healthy hobbies, then, or no hobbies at all, then that's kind of a red flag. Because what you doing with your time? Time is the only thing you can't get back. So what you doing with your time? You know what I'm saying? And I meant outside of work, because a nigga can have 2 jobs, but you need to be doing something in between those 2 jobs. Hello, who are you as a person? You know what I'm saying? Like me, I have a job. I'm also in school, but I make YouTube videos. Y'all see me, I draw. I'm trying to plant things. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I have hobbies outside of just, well, this could be considered a job. But like I said, I paint, I read, I do other hobbies. Like, I am more than just my job. And you need to find someone that's more than just their job, I believe. So, number 7, hobbies. Number 6, their environment. I cannot stress the importance of a man's environment more than I can. Like, when you get in his car, is his car clean? When you go to his room, is his room clean? When you see his friends, are his friends nice guys? And I don't mean those nice guys that are like nice guys. No, are his friends like real life good men? Or are they like, you know, players? Because birds of a feather flock together. And all these play a part in who this man is. Who he allows around him, that plays a part. That plays a part. Okay? Okay, next. Number 5. Okay, if y'all see like the video editing getting weird, it's because I'm editing on my phone. And I didn't write down anything. It's in my notes, so I'm having to flip back to it. So that's why it's kind of choppy. But y'all hear what I'm saying. Number 5, the relationship he has with his family. Now, I believe personally that the relationship a man has with his family is very important, because if he's family oriented, then his family is going to be a part of y'all lives a lot of the time. And if you're not family oriented, then just know, like, every holiday you're mostly going to be spending it with his family. And let's say that you're family oriented and he's not, then see how that's going to play out in that dynamic. Like, family members that don't like each other, that's a important thing to look at. Like, where's this conflict going to come into play? Like, y'all got to like each other because y'all finna be family. And if he don't even like his family, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Why his family don't like him? It's like, because it takes a lot for a family not to like a person or not to mess with a person. A family is really like, you know, tight. But, you know, I know the family don't mean everything, but that's definitely something to look out for. You know what I'm saying? Like, how he talk about his mama and his sisters. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Definitely take the sisters into account, because I think if it's just the mama he might got a problem with, that could be some childhood stuff. But your sisters too, all the women in your life you got a problem with, that's something to look at. That's something to look at. Okay, number 4, his outer appearance. Now I know some people be like, no, that should be number 1. No, trust me, number 1 is number 1 for a reason. But his outer appearance, I'm guessing if you went on a date with this man, if you're trying to figure out more about this man, you already think he's attractive. But hold on. Let's look at some things. Let's look past that face card. Because I ain't gonna lie, some dudes be having face cards. My man has a face card. But no, some people be having face cards. So let's get under the face card. How his clothes look. He got holes in his clothes. He got stains on his clothes. How his shoes look. Are they falling apart? Are they talking? Can he keep his pants up? He got a belt. How his drawers look in them pants where he's sagging. Are they clean? I'm so serious. Are they clean? Sis, go check. Go check. Because I know you know who I'm talking about. Go check. And then also, how his hair look. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I used to love locks. I used to love a man with locks. Like, locks used to be my thing. But sometimes, them locks don't be looking together. And you got to think about it. You got to be like, is this a clean man? Like, is he washing his hair? Because men be dirty. Women be dirty too. Y'all already know that. But men be dirty too. Does this man smell? Does that woman smell? Automatic no-go. You know what I'm saying? No-go. Who don't put on deodorant at our grown age? Who? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay, number 3. He has to be emotionally intelligent. I don't know if y'all ever seen this movie called It Ends With Us with Blake Lively. But there was this scene when they first met where she seen him on the balcony. And when she first saw him, he was kicking a chair. What about a man kicking a chair? Like, and throughout the film, he ended up being violent. But if you seen a man being violent, the first time you meet him, that's a part of who he is. He's a violent man. Even to hit items that wasn't even his. You know what I'm saying? No. That man is not emotionally intelligent. And at some point in a relationship, a man has to be vulnerable with you. I don't care how macho he is, how strong he is. If a man cannot be vulnerable with you, that means he don't care about you, sis. And that means he might not be able to. If he can't be emotional with his woman, he's not going to be emotional to his kids. And you got to think about that. Like, do you want an unemotional person around your kids to raise your kids? That's neglect. You don't want that. I don't want that. So think about it. Is this person emotionally intelligent? Like, it's that simple. And then, you know, are you emotionally intelligent? To tell when someone's emotionally intelligent. But we ain't talking about us. We talking about them. And that's something they need to have. Your partner needs to have that. Okay. Number 2, their physical health and their mental health. Now, I've been watching a lot of 600 Pound Life. And you got to think about it. Like, are you willing to take care of somebody that's not being healthy? You know, even smokers. Are you willing to take care of somebody who could eventually have cancer? Like, are you willing, if they're a bodybuilder and they're obsessively in the gym, are you willing to take care of somebody who tears a ligament? You know, if they work obsessively, are you willing to be with somebody that could get a work injury? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta logically think about, like, there's so many possibilities to what people do and what actions they do. Like, are you willing to take that risk or take care of them if that were to happen? Especially based on this person's habits. You know, that comes with getting to know a person, but you gotta think about that too. Is it gonna be a sickness and a health type thing? You know what I'm saying? And then also mental health. There's so many people out here with mental things going on. you have to find that out, and you can't find that out right away. It's so many people that say, oh, I'm bipolar, I'm autistic, I'm this, I'm that, I'm schizophrenic. No. First of all, I wouldn't label myself with that. But if someone's labeling themselves with that, maybe run. I mean, OCD might be the only one I'd be like, ha, 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 ha. You know, that's cool. You like to clean up, but that's still not OCD. But still, it's like, you know, that's the only one I would be like, maybe a little, maybe autistic too. That's like, you know, that's okay. But like, also, I know a lot of people throw around anxiety and depression as well, but I wouldn't be around someone that has either of those, because you guys, those come with a lot of reassurance and a lot of being patient. So make sure you're ready to handle someone even with disorders such as anxiety or depression. If just know, like, your kids could have that too. So is that something you're willing to, you know, be okay with? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Is that something you're willing to be okay with? Physical health too, because their habits are going to become your kids' habits potentially. Like, always think about your kids. Always think about your future kids. And if you don't want kids, then girl, have a field day, but think about yourself too. Is this something you want to live with long term? Anyway, the moment y'all been waiting for. Number one, what you should look for with your partner. Or the first red flag with your partner. Definitely. I disclaimer, I'm a Christian woman. So that might turn a whole lot of people off, or it may turn a whole lot of people on. But regardless of the fact, you can be whatever you want to do, whatever religion. But what I'm gonna say is that you need to find someone who got morals and religion. You need a man who thinks more, who has morals outside of just himself. Because the thing is, if he doesn't, the only thing that's keeping him from doing something bad is himself. You know what I'm saying? Like me, what's keeping me from, you know, I don't know, stealing some, is the fact that I know God is watching me, and I don't want to, you know, do that because God can see me. If a man, the only thing keeping him from stealing is the law, people break the law every day. So take that into account too. Does he have morals? Because this would be a lot of judgment with your kids, but also with how he treats you. Does he morally know like what's right and what's wrong without some type of force telling him what's right or wrong? Now, he can believe in whatever religion he wants to. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It is what it is. It's better for you to get somebody to believe how you believe, of course. You know what I'm saying? That's main one. But regardless, I just feel like if he just needs to believe in something. Because if he believes in nothing, he will not believe in treating you right. Okay. So that's the 10 red flags. Wait, no, 9 red flags you need to look for when you are in a relationship. Let me know if there's more. Let me know if I made a mistake. Let me know if, you know, you like my hair. Because I just did it. Well, no, I did it last week. So it's a little fuzzy, but I like it. But, no, anyone that doesn't want to stay in the video any longer, who don't care about me, who don't care about knowing why I was gone for 2 weeks, you can click off now. But thank you for watching the video. Now I'm talking to my circle babies. Hey, you guys. So as you can see, I got a new background because I moved. Yeah. So I moved to a new place. I'm still not unpacked. I can I'll do like a whole room tour, all that type of stuff when I get unpacked. I really want to wait until I like decorate my apartment more, because I have so many ideas, and this apartment is so much bigger, you guys. Like, you don't even know. And I'm just so excited, so grateful to God for giving me a new place. So that's what's been going on. And also, I had an exam the other week, and you guys, this school semester is flying by, and it's like I can't focus on school, work, and YouTube. Like, it just be a lot. Also, if you didn't notice, this is filmed on my phone. That's because you guys, it's really hard to film on my camera because I need a microphone, and to edit on my laptop takes so long. And so until I buy an Apple laptop, until I get a more like up-to-date camera, I'm gonna do my phone. I'm sorry for those who like the new quality and everything, but I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first, and if y'all want videos, I gotta put me first. So that's the reason why the quality kind of went down. It's because it's back on my phone. And then lastly, I know my new intro is Cardi, but I'm still a Barb. But that song, Outside, okay, Cardi, okay, you did that. You did that, and I support that song. You know what I'm saying? Don't go listen. Go listen to some Nicki made. I don't know if she's making music right now. I'm on social media, so if you follow me on there, then sorry if, you know, I haven't posted in a while. But no, that's pretty much all the updates with my life. I'll be back next week for sure. You guys, I just needed a break. Like, moving and school and living my life really has been so difficult. But I'm back on YouTube, so don't be a stranger. Join the circle, babies. And I'll see you in my next video. Why I forget my outro? I was like, what do I say? And I'll see you in my next video. Be dare or be square. And we're not squares, we're circles. So I'll see you later, circle babies. Bye.